Rabbi Leibel told me that it was Erev Pesach. I think it was Tovshin Yud Beis. It definitely in the beginning of the Nesias, when the Rebbe would still himself walk into the Merkaz office and speak to them. So the Rebbe wanted the letter to be typed. And the Rebbe walked into the office, and there was nobody there, besides Rabbi Leibel was around. And then there was Rabbi Yisroel Chadakov. He was a little child then, and he was there in the office. And the Rebbe asked Rabbi Leibel if he could type up a letter for him. Well, obviously Rabbi Leibel said yes. And the Rebbe told him what to write. Then the Rebbe gave him a sefer, and he showed him which lines to copy out of the sefer in the middle of the letter. And the Rebbe said to him, he's leaving it with him, he's going back into his room, and in a few minutes he's going to come back to pick up the letter. The Rebbe walked out, and Rabbi Leibel right away started typing the parts that the Rebbe gave him from that sefer. And a few minutes later, the Rebbe walked back into Merkaz. When he walked in, Rabbi Leibel wasn't finished yet. So the Rebbe saw that he's almost finished, so he stood there and waited. While the Rebbe was waiting, the Rebbe turned around to the boy, Sholom Yisroel Chadakov, and he says to him, "Why aren't you in yeshiva today?" Cheder, I don't know which lashon he used. So he said, because today is Erev Pesach, so there is no cheder, no yeshiva. So the Rebbe said, "Ober, bedarf lernen." And the Rebbe said to him like this. He took the sefer that he gave Rabbi Leibel to type from, he mished it to the back of the sefer, and he showed him the amount of pages. You see how many pages this sefer has? And then the Rebbe turns around and he says, looks at all the svarim which are in the office, and he said, and you see all these svarim? When vestoven klor de alle svarim? When are you going to start get knowledgeable in this sefer, and all the other svarim? By not going to yeshiva, by not learning, you won't get to know all these things. So it seems from here that the Rebbe felt that even though it was Erev Pesach, and Erev Pesach there's no cheder, nevertheless, you should always keep on learning.